President Biden has said a possible endorsement by Taylor Swift is classified. How disappointed is he that she is telling people to vote, but not for him?
Going to be very careful. We're talking about 2024. So I can't comment on what Taylor Swift is saying or not saying. I have no idea. I've not seen those statements. And I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Be mindful.
How's President Biden going to fix the border if he can go years without talking to the head of Border Patrol?
He was literally just with the chief of the Border Patrol, just this past Thursday in Brownsville, Texas. You all reported it. You all saw it. He was with the chief, Chief Owens, I believe.
The chief, who was in charge for 2 years before that, said, "I've never had one conversation with the president or the vice president." How is that possible?
So one thing I will say about Chief, you're talking about Chief Ortiz.
This is Chief Ortiz. Yeah.
So he was invited, I believe, to participate in the president's first trip visit to El Paso, which was back in January of 2023, and he did not attend. He was invited, but he was invited. He did not attend. What I can say is that you saw the president with the present chief, which I think is important because we are dealing with challenges at the border, because the president has make that a priority, worked with the Senate in a bipartisan way to come up with a way to move forward on the border on immigration. Republicans rejected it because of what the former president, Donald Trump, told them to do, told them to reject that proposal. Kevin.
Robert Hur is supposed to testify a week from today. Has the White House made a decision on releasing the transcripts of the president's interview?
I would
with him?
refer you to my colleagues at the White House counsel's office.
Will President Biden publicly address Laken Riley's murder, allegedly at the hands of an illegal immigrant who was released by law enforcement multiple times on Thursday night? I know he's got a statement, but what about at the State of the Union?
Look, I don't have anything to share about the president's speech as it relates to that particular question that you have. I would be remiss if I did not continue to say that Republicans rejected a bipartisan proposal that came out of the Senate. And so if they truly, truly cared about what was going on at the border, if they truly cared about this immigration policies, and they wouldn't listen to the former president who is clearly telling them to reject, telling Republicans to reject it for his own political gain. And that's shameful. That's truly shameful.
About the Speaker.
Yes,
One
sir.
of mine was, he did last week extend a bipartisan olive branch to the former president to work with him on border security. Beyond saying that rhetorically, has there been any other attempt to reach him to talk about possibly working together? Have you heard from the Trump camp about it?
Of the last administration, it was a punchline. Infrastructure, week was a
Beyond saying
punchline.
last week, there's been no active attempt to get the former president?
I am saying to you, I don't have anything to read out, but I do want to say, when we work in a bipartisan way, we are able to get things done.